part
Alfred here.
of You, Me, and Sicily, and on this episode we're going to make sugu, and at the end a little bit of a healthy spaghetti. But first, Alfred, what exactly is sugu?
This recipe comes from Tre Castagni, my grandparents' ancestral home. Essentially, it's a regular tomato sauce, but you can put meat in it. You can put meatballs, you can put sausage, you can put red meat, you can put pork chops, you can put ribs, you can put everything except the kitchen sink.
Okay, now remember, this is in our kitchen. We're not professional cooks, but we do have fun. Enjoy. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is the sauce, right, Alfred? What goes in it?
Well, what we're going to do is we're just putting in right now the garlic, and then we're going to put in, of course, the olive oil first. And let's just wait until the garlic starts to crisp up a little bit in terms of a little bit of bubbling over there with the oil. And then we're going to get our passata. Some people don't use passata. Some people use crushed tomatoes, canned tomatoes. There's a million different things to use, but I prefer to use the passata. Passata goes in.
You don't want to burn the garlic. Got to keep an eye on it, right?
Yep, you just want to release it. Just release the flavor. I'm putting in some water right now. Get all the goodness out of the passata.
Now, some people put red wine, right? I think your mom used to put red wine in it, right?
Yes, and a lot of Sicilian people use red wine too. And sometimes I use red wine, but today I'm not using it. This is just like a simple sauce.
Okay, so we added in a little bit of oregano, fresh oregano from Canicattì, a little bit of sugar to cut the acid, and now goes the tomato paste. Okay, time to make the meatballs, Alfred.
Okay, what we have over here is good quality ground pork, good quality ground beef. We tried to find the best we could. Now we're going to put some salt in there, about a level teaspoon, some black pepper, the same amount. I put a little bit more on the breadcrumbs. In just 1 second you're going to see why. I put in a good bunch full of parsley. You'll see why on that. And to bind this all, we're going to put in a couple of eggs. That's going to bind the whole thing up. Now other people, you know, some people will even put in grated cheese here. But I'm not going to put in grated cheese, but that's an option that you could have over here.
My favorite part. This is actually so therapeutic, mixing it all together, and you have to make sure you mix it all really, really well. This is so fun.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to make the meatballs. Now, this is also an art. Make them this big. What do you think? Kind of big, huh?
Squeeze it together. Like a snowball.
Like a snowball.
Okay, now
Alfred,
roll
watch
it.
out.
But you have to roll it. You have to roll it too. There you go. Squeeze it and roll it. Okay.
One.
That looks pretty good. Pretty good, Esther.
It's gonna swim in that sauce, and it's gonna...
Well, first we're going to brown it, but you're right. Some people, by the way, put the meatball, did you know that, right into the sauce without even browning it, but we're from the browning school of thought. Coming along pretty good here. Okay. Now while that's cooking, we're going to brown up the sausages, which, by the way, have, what do they have? They have cheese, tomatoes, and parsley in them. And then we'll put them in there.
Sausage is looking ready.
Yep, been pot cooking for about 20 minutes. Got most of the fat out of it too, which is a good thing. And the flame is medium, Esther. You don't want to, burn them, because they're going to be cooking in the sauce for a good couple hours. So they're just enough to stay firm. And now they're going to disappear. The flavors will meld together with the, with the sauce. And then the last thing we put into the smaller will be the meatballs. And then we're just gonna let these guys cook up a bit and see what happens.
Now we're browning up the meatballs. Not cooking them all the way, just browning them. Meanwhile, the sausage is there cooking nicely. Ooh, the smell, yum. Doing good, Alfred. Okay, so there's several ways of making the meatballs and the sausage. We can brown them or put them in the oven for a little bit, or some people even put it in raw right into the sauce and let it cook there. These guys look like they're nice and brown and ready to go for a swim, right, Al?
I think so. Let's put this first batch in. This is numbers 1 to 25, 45 we're making. And remember, recipes are a little bit smaller than normal because we're having a bunch of people over the house. So they're about half cooked right now, and like I said to you, they're going to kind of swim in the sauce for a good 2 hours until that sauce thickens up nicely. And then from that, our sugu is made.
The moment of truth. Look at that. The finished product with a little bit of Parmigiano on it. So, Alfred?
Well, Esther, it's been stewing for 2 hours. So let's see how it tastes. And the sauce. You know, we're going to serve this with not with any pasta. We're serving this with crusty bread so they can, you know, kind of like eat and enjoy it. It's really good. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, I don't want to say it's a 10, but legitimately, it's a 10.
Bravo.
You see how the sugu sticks to the sausage too? That's what you want because it's nice and thick. Now just imagine if I had a nice chunk of bread in my hand over here. I think it's going to be a hit, Esther. I really do. I think folks that are coming over our house are going to enjoy this weekend. I hope. Okay. Like I always do when I really like something, warn them.
Okay, so I know we're in Sicily and everyone eats spaghetti and pasta, but guess what? Some people may want a healthy alternative, and I've got one for you, and it's called zucchini spaghetti. So you take a zucchini, and look at that. I found this little magic peeler at one of the markets here in Sicily, and it's got multiple uses. But my favorite and preferred is to make the zucchini spaghetti. So you go up and down like this. You want to keep it really close to the zucchini. Now some zucchinis, you can see this one already starting to show a little bit of seeds. Some people don't like it with the seeds because it makes it a little mushy. But so you keep going up and down, and the way I prefer to make it is of course with Alfred's sauce. You put it in a pan, put a little bit of sauce in it, brown it, put a little Parmesan cheese on top, and it's great. So up and down, and there you go.
Wait a minute. I have a question.
Yes.
Say people don't like sauce. Is there another way that you could cook those things?
Good question. So I also like to make it with a little bit of olive oil, garlic, salt, pepper. You brown the garlic a little bit, put these guys on, cook it for a few minutes, and then again, just add a little bit of Parmesan cheese. But really, you can add whatever you want, but it's a great healthy alternative. And you literally, look at this. It looks like spaghetti.
Not fattening, huh?
It's super healthy, and you can enjoy all the flavors of Alfred sauce or the garlic and olive oil. All right, I want to know one thing, Alfred. Are you ever going to try my zucchini spaghetti?
No. Yes, I am, of course. I love her spaghetti. She's a talented cook. She gets that workout in with her right arm. It's like unbelievable.
Okay, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to get all notifications of our videos, and check out www.YouMeAndSicily for group tours, private tours, and also all our other videos.
Don't forget Facebook.
You, me, and Sicily. Ciao. Thanks for watching. See you next time.